Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. Today is November 18th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far today. Right now the time is 10:34 a.m. while I'm doing this video. So for some of you guys that resonate with this message, there could be angel numbers. I believe angel numbers 333222, 111, 1111, 1001, 1010, and also 1034. That could be very significant at this time. I wasn't going to get angel numbers for this message, but you know what? Just BRB. All right, guys, BRB. I'm not going to pause the video. I am going to see if I can get the angel number messages for you guys. So give me 1 second. I hope you guys can hear me in the background. Hold on. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. You can skip this if you want. Sorry guys, I was looking for this. Didn't want to pause the video because it's literally like right behind me at my station. So I didn't want to stop the video, okay? But you guys could skip through that part if you want. But yeah, I wasn't planning on doing any angel numbers, but now, because I saw 10:34 a.m., I feel called to. So anyways, let's get started, guys. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? What do they need to know for November 18th? And guys, we're almost at the end of the month, okay? I did do a blog post for November 20th messages for Scorpio new moon. You guys can check that out on my blog. I put that on my website not too long ago. And also I am going to be posting some on my blog as well for November 22nd to November 30th, and basically kind of break down what it is that you guys might need to know within the few weeks. So I did them in 3 parts. Part 1 was I believe like what you need to know within the next few weeks, and then part 2 was the new moon in Scorpio, and part 3 will be coming up this week, actually, well, tomorrow, okay? Because I want you guys to get it for November 22nd, so at least me posting it on the 19th, at least you guys can get it before a couple days before the actual, you know, the whatever's happening, the shifts that are happening within the universe, okay? So let's get started, guys. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 18th? What does the collective need to know for November 18th, please? Spirit, what does the collective need to know for November 18th? What do they need to know for November 18th, please? Spirit, please give the collective clear, concise messages for November 18th. What do they need to know at this time? So the first card that wanted to show up is 2 of Cups, okay? The number 2, you know, we talk about unity, partnerships, you know, connections, close bonds. Even when it comes to joining forces with other people, there's also something to do with like mutual respect. So this could be you or someone else in your energy where there's some type of mutual respect, or, you know, someone could respect what it is that you do, okay? But when it comes to love, career, and finances, some of you guys are moving forward towards this. Some of you may have Venus in Cancer as well. Take what resonates with that, okay? But number 2 talks about, like I said, you know, your finances. For some of you guys, when it comes to business, your self-esteem could also be very significant, whoever I'm speaking to. And even when it comes to your values, your work ethics, your routines, that could be confirmation as well. You guys could be prioritizing self-care at this time too, because that's the energy that it's giving. It's almost like, even if this is not 2 people, it almost feels like a yin-yang type of energy where it's almost like you're filling up your own cup. That way you can fill up other people's cup as well. So there's almost like this temperance type of energy, right? even though temperance I believe is like Sagittarius, but still you get the gist of it, of balancing. Okay, for some of you guys too also talks about harmony and partnerships. Okay, so again, when it comes to balance, harmony, partnerships, some of you guys are moving into this kind of energy. Okay, so communication and balance could be very significant at this time. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have for the collective for November 18th, please? What else do they need to know? Okay, so the devil wanted to show up, okay? So again, 15, Capricorn energy, root chakra, okay, what you have. There's something about what you have. So again, when it comes to dependency on other people, feeling powerless from other people as well, you guys are moving away from this. Limitations are very significant too. You guys are stepping away, okay? 15 talks about change and healing relationships. If you break that down into, into a single digit, that equals 6. So you're talking about family, love, and nurturing, okay? Some of you guys are healers, you guys are caregivers, empaths, and that's another reason why being on your spiritual path could be very significant. The color pink and I think pink and emerald green could resonate for some of you guys, okay? Again, for some of you, this is talking about 6s, right? So this is about your health, your wellness, okay, daily routines, and even when it comes to co-workers, your habits, organizations, how you service other people could resonate as well. But when it comes to material, okay, for some of you guys, when it comes to material, there's something about dealing with other people who maybe focus only on material, right? You guys are stepping away from partnerships that are like that, right? Maybe when it comes to debt or even addictions, like the card is saying no, right? But there's something about limitations. There's something about oppressions. There's something about systems, right? Authority, things like that, that could be very significant. So when it comes to Two of Cups energy, some of you guys are moving away from that, okay? You're moving away from systems, people, places, or things that don't serve your highest good. So for example, some of you guys who are into sales, right? Say you enjoy selling. So 9 to 5 is not an issue for you because that go, 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 hustle and bustle energy, it serves you. It fits you right, right? Just like how we have some people who are nurses, some people who are doctors, that kind of stuff, right? But when you're chosen and you're an empath and you're very sensitive to certain things, certain people, maybe certain energies, places, whatever the case may be, there's something about stepping away from this, like that fast-paced lifestyle, right? Moving into something that is more nurturing for yourself, more calmer, more abundant, right? So say you are a chosen one and you've worked in fast-paced companies before, that go, go, go hustle energy, you guys are moving away from that so that you can go towards something that's more fulfilling. So working at a spa, working at a healing energy place, working at an animal clinic, right? Where you're not dealing with a lot of people, maybe you're dealing with animals or you're dealing with people when it comes to healing. That is very significant that I'm showing up here. And that's where the devil energy is showing up, where you're not stuck by systems. You're not stuck in the matrix. You see things for what it is. You're aware, but the difference is obviously we need to survive, right? We are all in survival mode. So what do you do to survive? Yeah, you have faith. You make sure that what you're working towards will fulfill you, but then you also want to be smart. So like I've said many times before, when it comes to jobs, you're not going to leave your job without having another job lined up for you. You're not going to move without making sure you have another place to stay. You're not going to sell your car unless you're able to take transit or you're able to get another car. You get what I'm saying, guys? You're not going to do something that is going to jeopardize yourself, right? So a lot of tarot readers like myself, yeah, we will say to you, leave that job. But leave that job when it's right. Know when the timing is right. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure you organize yourself, you plan, you think about it before you jump, right? I'm never going to tell somebody to do something that I wouldn't do. Okay, guys? So take what resonates with that. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? So again, we have Queen of Wands, right? For some of you guys, this is your confidence, okay? You guys are self-assured. You guys are passionate when it comes to social matters. You know how to show up for yourself. You know how to be vivacious. You know how to be optimistic, okay? Cats and sunflowers are very significant. Solar plexus energy talks about I can. So this is talking about I feel, I have, and I can, okay? You have power to take control in your life, to do what it is that you want. You feel that when it comes to certain corporations, people, places, things, there's this energy of limitations, okay? There's this energy of feeling like there's no freedom. So some of you guys, when it comes to certain places that you work, you may feel like your creative energy is being blocked. I can't really talk about it in the video because, again, the video is going to be too long, but just to touch on it, there's something about energies that if you guys work in an office, you guys will understand what I'm saying. There's this energy of when you work in an office, right? It either feels really cold, okay, or it feels very low, like the energy feels very low vibrational, which makes you not want to go to work. It makes you not want to do anything. Or they make it seem as if that, yeah, you're working these hours, but almost if you don't finish what you're supposed to do, then there's a possibility you can get in trouble. Like a lot of corporations will say a lot of things, but do the opposite. So say, I'm going to make up a random name. Say your name is Stacy. Okay, say your name is Stacy and Stacy goes to her job. Stacy's really good at her job. She's phenomenal. She's actually the top player in her job, right? But a lot of people don't like Stacy because of how Stacy shows up every day for herself and for what she believes in. Now, Stacy could have a lot of things going on in her life, but because Stacy's not someone who talks about her life all the time, people assume that she has it in the bag, right? Now, because of this, now there's a lot of trickery and scheming where, say Stacy has people around her that they act like they're rooting for her, but they're not. In actuality, they want to see her fail. So what do? They team up against Stacy. They try to get Stacy in trouble, or they try to get Stacy in situations where Stacy knows that it's literally one person against a group. So who's going to believe Stacy? You get what I'm saying, guys? A lot of corporations will make you feel like that, and I'm not trying to put anything in anyone's head. There are good companies, and then there are bad companies. What I've realized that a lot of companies that have managers or higher-ups, some of them act like they're not emotional, okay? And some of them act like they don't project their insecurities onto their staff. And I'm just saying that just as an example. So for some of you guys, when it comes to Queen of Wands energy, you guys are confident, okay? Again, like I said, 13 talks about transformations, and some of you guys had to go through a lot of transformations. You guys are alchemists, okay? Death and rebirth is very significant because it reminds me of house placement 8. Right? And again, when it comes to the number 13, if you equal those together, it equals 4. You guys are focusing on your stability, okay, your foundations, your structures, okay? And that is what you guys are protecting at this time, okay? Heart chakra energy is also significant, right? Fourth house talks about your foundations, and it talks about your roots, okay? So when it comes to Two of Swords, okay, Moon and Libra energy, some of you guys are making a decision, okay? Again, you could have Moon and Libra energy, but there is something about hidden information, okay? There is something about feeling stuck in the middle or making difficult choices or being in denial, okay? And for some of you guys, when it comes to the next 2 to 3 days, you guys could be finding out something as well. But like I said, when it comes to people, like say you were in this devil energy, not maybe you, but someone else was in your energy in this devil energy. Again, being someone who's chosen, you can feel this energy. And some of you guys are Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. Okay, you guys know how to take leadership in your life. And there's something about making a decision. So there's something about maybe it's a hard decision for some of you guys where it comes to your path, when it comes to maybe leaving certain things behind. And this, again, this could be partnerships, like I said, right? This could be partnerships, or this could even be like, again, your routines, finances, right? take what, resonates with that. But even material desires are very significant in your values, right? Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune energy, Jupiter, okay? So there is luck on your side for some of you guys. There is change. Opportunities are very significant, even when it comes to angel number 1010. And I mentioned this too because I said I saw angel number 1010 and 1001. So that could be confirmation as well for some of you guys in 1034, okay? Number 10 is also talking about completions, right? Feeling whole, being the awakener, even when it comes to like endings of cycles and coming into new beginnings, that is very significant. And even when it comes to like your career, your fortune, long-term goals are very significant. So you guys are maybe working towards long-term goals instead of working towards, say for example, you need a job, and instead of looking for jobs that are part-time, easy, access, quick, that's fine. The hustle and bustle is okay. But some of us, our chart is built and made to only do certain things, right? For some of you guys, working in a fast-paced environment, like I said, may not work for you. Maybe you are better off in a slow-paced environment. Some of you guys are better off working part-time jobs, okay? I know that full-time job is like, you get your benefits some places you go, that it's steady and sturdy, that it's consistent. But if you are looking for something else, sometimes it's good to start off part-time, see if you like it, and if there's room to grow, then that's even better for you, right? The only thing I wouldn't suggest is long-term contracts, because if it's long-term and you don't like it, it's almost like you're stuck, right? But if it's short-term, like a 2-week, 3-week type of thing, maybe a 1-week thing, see how you like it and then move on, right? That is the good thing and the joy of having freedom, okay? So even when it comes to like your creativity, Page of Wands, some of you guys may be really young, okay? You guys are stepping into new opportunities, new beginnings, focusing on your financial opportunities that you guys are trying to build. Number 11 also talks about, going through awakenings as well and being in a divine alignment, okay? And again, some of you guys, this is talking about social awareness, okay? Even when it comes to like your hopes and dreams, that could be confirmation as well. And also when it comes to, for some of you guys, like I said, your partnerships, harmony, right? So for some of you guys, there's something about your skill, okay? So 8 of Pentacles energy wanted to show up. This is about your skill. Again, your skill, your craftsmanship, okay? Mastery, commitment. This is your dedication, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to your dedication of the work that you do, Sun and Virgo energy could be very significant. The progress in your current job might be, significant for somebody as well. Even when it comes to, like, again, for some of you guys, I don't know why, but the card also came up upside down, but I don't really read my cards upside down. There could have been someone in your energy when it comes to, a rush job, okay? Lack of motivation, maybe bad reputation for somebody. Like you could have dealt with that in the past, but that was because of you, your skills and your talents, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to your mastery, your commitment, the dedication that you show up with, right? That could be confirmation as well. So I'm going to see if I can get like some extra cards. So Spirit, what other extra messages do you have for the collective? Yeah, so boundaries wanted to show up, okay? You guys could have your boundaries up at this time. Again, like I said, when it comes to protecting your energy at this moment, that is very significant too. So there is something about you guys when it comes to boundaries, having more boundaries, protecting your energy. Take what resonates with that. But again, this could be people, places, and things. Even when it comes to the past, you guys are learning to say no to people that don't resonate with you as well, okay? Like I said, when it comes to your creativity, you guys are, focused. Yeah, Death wanted to show up as well. So you guys are releasing and letting go what no longer serves you, okay? Like I said, this could be people, places, things, but you guys are releasing what no longer serves you at this time, okay? And this is so that you guys can go into a newer beginning, okay? This reminds me of 8th house, which is talking about death and transformations, rebirth, Even when it comes to corporations, like I said, right? You guys are, you know, going through that energy of transformations, right? So this card said it's almost over, right? It says your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look to the future with a smile, okay? Number 16, which is 1 in 7, okay? 16, again, like I said, if we're talking about angel numbers, this is spiritual lessons and breaking illusions, right? You're the awakener, the truth bringer, right? For some of you guys, the number 7 is also significant when it comes to wisdom, spirituality, and things of that matter, okay? Seventh house is talking about relationships. So some people who have close, you know, in personal partnerships, romantic, business, whatever it is, there's something that's shifting, okay? Receiving justice could be very significant. And also, angel number 1, where this is was saying that all is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way, okay? And I did say I was going to get some angel numbers, okay? So Spirit, what angel number do you have for the collective at this time? What angel numbers do you have for the collective at this time and what they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to know at this time? That's a lot. Spirit, give me one more card for the collective when it comes to angel numbers, or even two. Give me 1 or 2 cards for the collective for angel numbers, please. Thank you. So perseverance wanted to show up, okay? When it comes to your perseverance, some of you guys don't stop, right? And that's nothing wrong. That is a good trait to have. Keep pushing, you guys. 202 is very significant, so maybe you guys are seeing these numbers. This is talking about balance and divine order, okay? So even when it comes to like your potential and seeking harmony in partnerships, that could be confirmation. 2 and 0, obviously this is equaling to 4, so this is talking about your stability, okay? Keep persevering when it comes to your stability at this time, okay? I did ask for another card, and we also have harmony that wanted to show up, okay? So some of you guys, when it comes to harmony, moving into harmonious relationships, partnerships, even seeking balance is very significant at this time, okay? So yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you at this time, and I'll see you guys in my other videos. And again, thank you guys for the love, the support that you guys are showing and giving to me. And of course, those who comment, I appreciate the comments, the likes and shares and things of that matter. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys could take away something from this. But if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. And if it does, then I appreciate you guys as always. All right, guys. Love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.